So Olive, we're now about 5 months after your facial feminization surgery, and I have a few questions. The first one is, which problems did you have that made you decide to have FFS?
I've always liked my body, and I've always liked my face as well, but there was just, I have a lot of social dysphoria, more than body dysphoria, and like the way that I was perceived in public was always really difficult for me. So that was one of the main reasons why I wanted it. I have dysphoria in my own self as well, of course, but the main driver was how I was being viewed socially, and so that's why I decided to have FFS.
Yeah, and why did you come to me for it?
I can't remember how. I think we found you on a Google search actually, but then I think I saw Monroe Bergdorf came here, and she's the queen. So yeah, I just really liked the before and afters photos. That was what really drew me in, because I wasn't looking to look any different. I didn't want to look dramatically different. I wanted to look how I would have looked in a slightly different scenario in my life, and I felt the pictures on the website looked really like very natural and were very true. They seemed to retain like the character of that person and the essence of the person, and I feel like now that I can see this version of myself as well, like I'm really happy that I look slightly different, but the real essence of who I am is really still there, and that was so important for me to not look totally different.
Yeah. Can you tell us a bit more about the result? What, for example, did it do to your dysphoria? Is it still there, or?
No, not really. Yeah, my like internal dysphoria is like very minor. And also because I'm validated so often in public as well, like it's just made my life so much easier, and so like my dysphoria about myself has gone down so much. Like it is like I'm living in a different world. It's quite incredible.
Yeah, very nice to hear. Can you tell us something more about your recovery? Have you had a lot of pain, swelling? How much time did it take to recover?
I think different parts took different times. My main issue was I had, I think you guys call it double vision.
Mm-hmm.
I had like issues with my eyes for quite a while. I think it was like 2 months where like I could always read stuff like if I needed to, but I couldn't sit down and like read a book, you know.
Mm-hmm.
I think that was something that took a long time for me. I think my nose is still healing in places. And my nose feels really not linear. Like sometimes it'll just be like, I'm not doing well today, and then it'll come, and then it'll be fine. So it has these, it jumps around in its recovery, so it can be quite like,
having a bad nose day.
Yeah. And my jaw was like really quick, I think.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah, my forehead was really good actually. I was really surprised. It's funny when the nerves like seem to reattach, like this bit of my nose, there's something up here, it's like, whoop. I don't know if you know about all this stuff.
Well, I hear the stories, yeah.
Yeah, it's quite funny. I'm like, and there was one bit over here that took a little while to heal, that was more numb.
Mm-hmm.
But I was really surprised at how quickly the feeling came back in all of my face actually. And I have like, total full feeling. It was a really beautiful moment when the person who colours my hair, when she was colouring my hair and she was doing this on my head, and it was like maybe a month or two after my surgery, and it was the first time that I'd like really felt like a really nice sensation on my head for so long. And it was like, it's very much like felt like a new experience. It was really cool. I wasn't expecting it, and that was really nice. Yeah.
And you stayed a few days in our guest house as well, huh? Can you tell us something about that, how it was?
Yeah, I loved the guest house. It was amazing. Really loved the guest house, and think it's really important as well. I liked the social aspect of it, and I really liked being together with other people who are in the same situation as me, who are from different parts of the world, different life, family and stuff. But there's like really real commonality in that space, and I really valued that over like a separate hotel room type thing. I personally really liked that, and I thought Petra was great as well.
Yeah, she is.
Petra's like really indispensable and really wonderful, very helpful as well.
If you could give yourself as you were before the surgery, give an advice, would you have one, and what would it be?
Advice to myself about having the surgery.
Whatever.
Oh God, I'm not sure.
Okay.
I was one of those people who like, I didn't read up on everything. I didn't really know all the procedures, and other people are completely different to me and want to know everything. I tend to be quite like an anxious person, and so I don't want to know all the stuff. But I'd really like to now go and find out everything that you were doing, and I might watch some videos or something. But so there are definitely things that I didn't know going into it that I probably should have known.
Mm-hmm.
But also I think it was not healthy for me at the time to have really got my head into that, because my brain can overthink things.
Yeah.
So I don't know about advice. Yeah.
Okay. Last question. If someone who is interested in having surgery in our clinic would like to contact you by email, would that be okay for you?
Yeah, I think so.
That's very nice. Well, thank you for the interview.